Hey guys, how's it going? My name is GumMVP, and this is the first video in a series of a few probably. Just where I take a few minutes and talk about my thoughts on some PvP things going on. Now, this Dark Souls has been pretty interesting, especially with the way that the duels have been going. There's different sort of like elements being played around here, and especially the punish game feels like it's gonna come from your movement and your weapons, and like in Dark Souls 1 it felt like you could make so much off your movement. Like it's so much harder in this game to get like roll BS and stuff on punishes. However, there's a lot of things that can get punished by the backstab, and like if you consider most parries, for example. Now right here you see I'm PvPing with this red hilted halberd, and when I popped right there was my perseverance. Now perseverance, although poise has been like highly regarded as like uh, a conversational, I don't know, an interesting topic for this game so far. But what if you just use perseverance instead and try to power through everything? I think that's what gives this halberd a lot of strength, because it has a lot of poke. So as you can see, I'm just trying to space out with it. It's gonna stuff all of his approaches. And the thing is a lot of these guys just aren't thinking when they're approaching. Especially, look, if you watch that guy, he just wasn't really like paying attention. And he just walked right into the R1, and that's actually pretty common. But as I play more and more with this build, and it's a quality build, I've refined all my weapons, and I really like playing with these style pole arms and stuff like that. But yeah, so perseverance, anyways, on this halberd is really interesting. And here you'll see me, and I'll bait with it a little bit. I'll try to get him interested in my perseverance. But like right here, you're gonna see I'm gonna be able to power through a lot of his things. This is actually a pretty close duel, and this guy really knows how to fight. But again, all I'm looking to do when I have perseverance up is really take the fight to his face and try to keep him at that same like mid range where I can like stuff him. When we trade, because I have perseverance on, I believe I take reduced damage. So I'm also okay with trading in a lot of situations. And my range just gives me generally like a little bit more damage. Like I can get that second hit off. So you'll watch, every time he hits me, he'll always take at least like a little over 200, I think. Minus that 1 or 2 hit that I hit. It wasn't very effective. Again, just completely stuffing all of his approaches. I'm still kind of spammy with it, because I'm still trying to figure it out. And like, when you're spammy and you have perseverance on, like, you know, you literally get to see how you're poising through everything and things like that. And it really opens you up a little bit more. So, again, this video is not very good duels, and the content probably isn't very, like, skilled. But, it's a start, and I'm kind of okay with that. Now here's the Lucerne. I actually really like this weapon, and I like being able to confirm into second attacks in this game. So I noticed that when I first started PvPing, a lot of people were totally okay with just using Dark Sword or Katanas, Wash and Pull or whatever, and getting a like, once you could confirm one hit, you could definitely guarantee like a second slash. So like a lot of slashes are like 2-hit. Like yeah, you can usually get like a second more damage off of a hit confirm, you know? So like with Lucerne, what I'll try to do is I'll try to open up with an R1, and I'll get the weapon heart, L2, and I'll trigger that into an R2, which as a full combo does like, you know, I guess depending on a lot of different factors, any range of damage, but you know, upwards of 1,000 sometimes. And to lead out of a combo like that is really nice. Here I switch back into the halberd because I just want to poke. Again, I'm going to persevere through his weapon if he tries it. And again, I saw him going with the shield, so in this situation I do like the halberd. And again, I'm just kind of putting out hitboxes that are really straight ahead of him, and making sure that he's in a position where if he wants to attack me, he's going to roll into my halberd. That's kind of where that's at. So okay, so I'm a big fan of the halberd so far, as you're kind of seeing me play with. But that's one of my newer weapons. I'm also using a lot of Lucerne. Every once in a while, I offhand a little bit of Dark Sword just to like, I don't know, the Dark Sword's actually like a pretty interesting weapon, and sometimes if you can like read rolls right, you can like get some mad damage off of it. It's one way that I like to mix up my aggression, you know, having like, I don't know, always playing at a range and then switching up and being a little more in your face. Now that can be interesting too. This is an interesting duel. I'm trying to remember why I put it in here. Oh, I think it was like a little bit laggy, but I think we still kind of went for it here. So what's interesting about a lot of these builds that you come across with witches locks and stuff like that is if you power through the attacks, like a lot of pyromancies and stuff, they think they're trying to zone you out, but you can usually persevere or honestly just Lucerne, just rush down and get an attack off. And a lot of times I'm okay with trading with a lot of these things. Here's close call. I should not have been throwing knives right there. But yeah, the range is nice. Throwing knives here are like kind of okay because they keep her from feeling like she's okay. Because the one time I hit her, I think I did over 40 damage with one throwing knife, and it comes out so fast. So I keep putting pressure whenever we're like mid-ish range, and she just wants to like get in. Of course, I know how to throw throwing knives, so yeah, that pressure is interesting. Because a lot of people don't think that you'll keep throwing them. But if she's gonna run away, I have no problem throwing them. If she's not gonna commit to an attack, then I'm just gonna keep throwing them until she does. Because at that point I have like a giant life lead, and I don't need to like overcommit to anything. Yeah. So that's something to talk about. But what's really interesting about this game that I'm liking, and although ooh, that was a little laggy, huh? I hope this whole fight isn't too laggy, but we'll see. Yeah, one thing I'm experiencing in this game is just a general will to learn people's weapons. It felt like in order to punish people, I had to really understand their builds and their characters, and to do the things that you want to do, you've really got to understand everything. But anyways, that was my first video, and thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.